Hello, everyone again. Coach Sullivan here from MGS Coaching Football. And again, my background 38 years coaching as either a defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, or head coach at both the collegiate and high school levels. If there are ever any questions, please reach me at coachmjsullivan@gmail.com. And so, what I'd like to talk to you about here in this lecture today is what we call our 50 front, which is our base 3-4 front, and why the front itself is our disguise. And as we always talk about, our alignment is our disguise. Okay? So, first of all, the ball's in the middle of the field. Okay? Our disguise in the secondary, we're always in a too high shell. We usually do not, the term is screw down the safeties until post snap or on the snap. On occasion, if the safety themselves is blitzing, they'll have to time it up. But the other safety won't tip the hand because he's not going to rotate until the ball snapped. Other lectures coming down the road. The point is, in this one back grouping, the corners will be 7 yards, the safeties will be 12. There'll be a too high look, okay, what we call the two shell, every single time. The dime will be detached with twos detached every single time. The rover will be on a tight end head up every time, and the two linebackers will be toes at 4, B split on the guards every time. Okay? Our defensive linemen, end nose, and stud will be lined head up, tackle, center, tackle every time. Okay? Now, here is the built-in disguise part and why we like this so much. First of all, some simplicity for us, right? Within a practice, the kids have this cold. And then any other fronts that we run are based off of this. Well, let's focus on the 50 front. The three defensive linemen, as an example, they have what we call a five-way go. 5. Okay, not often, but they can go through the offensive lineman straight ahead. They have one gap on either side, so that's our slant, one gap on either side, and stick, other programs refer to it as long stick, we just say stick, is a two gap. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different goes for each of our three defensive linemen, and you don't know what it's going to be before the snap. In addition to that, we have 8 possible blitzers. And because we give you the same look, the same shell, and we do our best not to move before the snap, because if everybody's moving, the quarterback's going to realize something's up. And even if it's the safety who's blitzing moving, the other safety's not going to move until the ball's snapped. Okay, so maybe the quarterback thinks it's just a change in alignment, doesn't realize until the ball snapped that he's coming. Okay, and same for the corners. If the corner is blitzing, he's going to time it up as late as possible, but the safety replacing him, again, not going to do it until the ball snapped. And then when it comes to the pass, you don't know if we're going to be rushing 3, dropping 8. Is there a 4th or 5th rusher who's coming? You don't know any of that until the ball is snapped. So again, the beautiful part of this to us is we have the built-in disguise by our alignments, keeping them the same, okay, every single pre-snap. Now, ball in the middle of the field, free field, go to the lizard rip. This one's a rip. When the ball's on the hash, we have a whole separate lesson on it, but the reason they're called boundary and field is because balls on the hash, the boundary goes into the boundary regardless. The field corner goes to the big field regardless. Free safety, big field regardless. Whip stays on the hash regardless. Okay? But again, when the ball's on the hash, that's part of our built-in disguise. Okay? So I just wanted to share that with you today. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, CoachMJSullivan at gmail.com, and I hope you have a fantastic day.